Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be taking a look at the budget bikes that run 400,000 miles easily. Number 12, Yamaha V-Star 650. The Yamaha V-Star 650 is a legend in the cruising community for its bulletproof engineering and remarkable longevity. This middleweight cruiser features an air-cooled 70-degree V-twin engine that prioritizes simplicity and thermal efficiency, allowing it to withstand the rigors of long-distance travel without the complexity of liquid cooling systems. Owners in the USA frequently report these machines crossing the 100,000-mile mark with only basic oil changes, and dedicated long haulers have documented cases pushing toward 400,000 miles. The secret lies in its low-stress engine design and a shaft drive system that eliminates the constant maintenance and eventual replacement costs associated with chains or belts. Unlike many modern bikes, the V-Star 650 doesn't rely on plastic gears or fragile sensors, opting instead for heavy-duty metal components that handle decades of vibration without failing. While many modern cruisers carry heavy price tags, a well-maintained used V-Star 650 can often be found for between $2,500 to $4,500. Every mile traveled on this machine feels like a victory for your wallet, as the bike refuses to demand anything more than fuel and occasional oil. Number 11, Suzuki TU250X. The Suzuki TU250X is a masterclass in minimalist reliability, proving that a smaller engine can still deliver astronomical mileage if built correctly. Its single-cylinder, air-cooled SOHC engine is famously overbuilt, featuring a Suzuki composite electrochemical material plated cylinder that reduces friction and heat. Because the engine is understressed and fuel-injected, it avoids the common carbon buildup and fueling issues of more complex bikes, allowing it to chug along for hundreds of thousands of miles. In the USA, this bike is a favorite for urban commuters who need a machine that starts every single morning without fail, regardless of the odometer reading. Economically, the TU250X is a champion of the dollar-per-mile metric. With a used market price often hovering around $3,000 in 2026, and an incredible fuel economy that often exceeds 75 miles per gallon, it practically pays for itself over a few years of ownership. Maintenance is DIY-friendly. A single spark plug and 2 quarts of oil are all it takes for a full service. For riders who value longevity over top-end speed, this bike offers a path to high-mileage glory for less than the price of a high-end mountain bike. This bike proves that greatness isn't measured in horsepower, but in the sheer number of years and miles it stays by your side without ever letting you down. Number 10, Honda Nighthawk 750. The Honda Nighthawk 750 is often cited as the ultimate set-it-and-forget-it motorcycle due to its unique hydraulic valve adjusters. Unlike almost every other bike on this list, the Nighthawk eliminates the need for expensive valve clearance services, which is the primary reason many high-mileage bikes eventually get scrapped in the USA. The 747cc air-cooled inline-4 is undertuned for massive torque and thermal stability, meaning the internal components aren't pushed to their breaking point. It is not uncommon to see these bikes in the American used market, with 150,000 miles, still running as smoothly as the day they left the showroom in the 1990s or early 2000s. Searching for a Nighthawk 750 in 2026 reveals a cult following that keeps prices stable around $3,000 to $4,000 for clean examples. While it may lack the digital bells and whistles of modern 2026 models, its mechanical purity is its greatest asset. You are paying for a drivetrain that was engineered during Honda's golden era of durability. When you consider that a single valve adjustment on a modern bike can cost $600, the Nighthawk saves you thousands over its lifespan. Investing in a Nighthawk 750 is essentially a promise to yourself that you'll never be stranded by a complex failure. Number 9, Kawasaki Vulcan 900. The Kawasaki Vulcan 900 brings a big bike feel to the budget category without the high-strung maintenance requirements of a luxury cruiser. Its 903cc V-twin utilizes liquid cooling and fuel injection to maintain tight tolerances over vast distances, preventing the metal fatigue that often plagues lesser engines. The inclusion of a Kevlar-reinforced belt drive is a massive win for high-mileage seekers, as it provides the smooth power delivery of a chain without the constant $200 replacement costs every 15,000 miles. Many Vulcan 900 riders across the USA have surpassed the 200,000-mile mark by simply sticking to the factory-recommended coolant and oil changes. Its engine is designed to operate at low stress, meaning the pistons aren't slamming into the head at high velocities, preserving the internals for decades. In 2026, the Vulcan 900 remains a top-tier value play, with new models starting around $9,000 and used units frequently available for $5,000. When you calculate the total cost of ownership over a decade, the Vulcan 900 beats out more expensive cruisers because it simply refuses to die. This cruiser provides the scale and comfort needed for cross-country adventures while maintaining a mechanical reliability that allows you to confidently chase the 400,000-mile dream without a second thought. Number 8. Honda Shadow 750. The Honda Shadow 750 is synonymous with American cruising culture and is arguably the most reliable V-twin ever produced. Its 745cc engine is liquid-cooled, but designed with such wide tolerances that it is nearly impossible to overheat or overwork. Much like the V-Star, the Shadow often utilizes a shaft drive on many of its trims, which is the holy grail for high-mileage riding since it requires almost zero maintenance beyond a cheap gear oil change every few years. This bike isn't just about getting to 100,000 miles. It's about doing it with the same reliability as a Honda Civic. The dual-plug ignition system ensures a complete burn every time, keeping the engine internals pristine even after years of touring. Buying a Shadow 750 in 2026 is a lesson in fiscal responsibility, with used prices sitting comfortably between $3,000 and $5,000. The sheer volume of these bikes produced means that if you ever do need a part, you can find it for a few dollars at any salvage yard or local shop in the USA. For the rider looking to reach 400,000 miles, the Shadow 750 provides the most stable and affordable platform in the midsize cruiser market. Every dollar spent on this motorcycle is an investment in a machine that will likely outlive its owner if given basic care. Choosing this bike means you are opting for a lifetime of rumble and chrome, backed by an engineering pedigree that turns the longest road trips into routine commutes. Number 7. Suzuki SV650. The Suzuki SV650 is the Swiss Army knife of motorcycles, famous for a 90-degree V-twin engine that has remained largely unchanged for decades because Suzuki got it right the first time. This engine is so robust that it is frequently used in racing, yet in a street setting, it can easily reach six-figure mileage. The internal components are forged for durability, and the liquid cooling system is over-engineered to handle both desert heat and stop-and-go traffic in major USA cities. Many riders use the SV650 as a one and only bike, racking up hundreds of thousands of miles across decades of ownership. Its robust cam chain tensioners mean the timing stays perfect for the life of the machine. For the budget-conscious rider in 2026, the SV650 is a steal at its roughly $7,000 price, with used Gen 2 and Gen 3 models available for as little as $4,000. It offers sport bike thrills with commuter-level maintenance costs. The primary expense over 400,000 miles will simply be tires and chains. The engine itself is known to be practically indestructible if the oil is kept clean. Choosing an SV650 means you don't have to sacrifice speed for a bike that lasts forever. This machine is a testament to Japanese engineering, where performance meets incredible longevity, allowing you to enjoy the twisties and the daily grind with equal confidence in your machine's survival. Number 6. Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650. The Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650 represents the modern era of high-mileage budget biking, featuring a 648cc parallel twin tested for thousands of hours. Unlike the Enfields of the past, this platform uses a 270-degree crank and a counterbalancer that virtually eliminates the vibrations that traditionally shake bikes apart over long distances. In the USA, this bike has quickly gained a reputation for being a stout, heavy-duty cruiser that can handle high-speed demands of American interstates without blowing a gasket. The build quality is surprisingly high for the price, utilizing steel frames and high-quality bearings meant to endure the test of time and unpredictable weather conditions. Priced around $7,000 in 2026, the Super Meteor 650 offers a premium feel for a fraction of the cost of a domestic cruiser. Royal Enfield's commitment to simplicity means that even as the miles climb into the hundreds of thousands, there are fewer electronic sensors and complex modules to fail. The air oil-cooled design strikes a perfect balance between simplicity and modern performance. For a rider looking to start a 400,000-mile journey on a brand-new bike today without spending $20,000, this is the most stylish and fiscally responsible way to do it. This modern classic is built for the long haul, proving old-school character can coexist with modern reliability. Number 5. Yamaha V-Star 250. The Yamaha V-Star 250 is the tiny titan of the cruiser world, featuring the only V-twin engine in the 250cc class. This long-stroke engine is designed to run at lower RPMs than most small displacement bikes, which significantly reduces wear and tear on the pistons and valves. While it may look like a beginner bike, many veteran riders in the USA keep a V-Star 250 in the garage specifically for its legendary durability. Because it is light and mechanically simple, it doesn't stress its components, allowing it to reach mileage milestones that would kill most larger, heavier motorcycles. This bike can be completely rebuilt in a garage for a few $100s, though you likely won't need to for many decades. In 2026, the V-Star 250 remains one of the most affordable motorcycles on the market, with a price near $4,700 and used prices often under $2,500. It is the ultimate cheap-to-keep bike. Insurance is negligible, and a set of tires costs half of what you'd pay for a sport bike. Its ability to sip fuel at 78 miles per gallon while maintaining 70 miles per hour on the highway makes it a budget king. This machine delivers a classic cruiser experience with a fraction of the overhead, ensuring your motorcycling journey is defined by freedom and fun rather than financial strain or mechanical worry. Number 4. Kawasaki Versys 650. The Kawasaki Versys 650 is a high-mileage powerhouse disguised as an adventure tourer. It uses the same tried-and-true 649cc parallel twin found in the Ninja 650, but tuned for more mid-range reliability. This engine is a favorite among long-distance commuters in the USA who cover 100 miles a day every day. The upright riding position and robust subframe are built for the long haul, and the engine's ability to maintain highway speeds at moderate revs ensures it won't burn out prematurely. The digital fuel injection system is incredibly precise, ensuring the engine never runs lean or hot. With a 2026 price point around $9,000, the Versys 650 offers incredible value for a machine that can comfortably cross continents. The used market is even more enticing, with reliable 10-year-old models selling for $4,500. Its long-travel suspension protects the chassis from the wear and tear of bad roads, which indirectly helps the bike reach those extreme 400,000-mile targets by absorbing shocks that would otherwise fatigue metal. The Versys 650 is the smart choice for the budget-conscious traveler who wants a versatile machine that will never quit. Number 3. Honda CB750. The Honda CB750 is the machine that established the universal Japanese motorcycle as a benchmark for durability. While modern iterations exist, the classic air-cooled inline-4 models found on the used market in the USA are the true high-mileage heroes. These engines utilize an over-engineered bottom end with heavy-duty bearings designed to withstand hundreds of thousands of miles without a rebuild. Many American riders have documented these bikes crossing the 200,000-mile threshold with nothing more than routine maintenance. The simplicity of the air-cooled design removes the risk of water pump failures or radiator leaks, making it a rugged choice for cross-country travel. Searching the used market in 2026, you can find reliable CB750 units priced between $2,000 and $4,000. This low entry price combined with the abundance of affordable spare parts makes it a champion for the budget-conscious enthusiast. Since these bikes lack complex computers and sensitive electronics, they are incredibly DIY-friendly, saving you thousands in shop labor over the years. The mechanical honesty of the CB750 ensures that as long as you provide clean oil and basic care, the engine will continue to hum smoothly. Selecting a CB750 means investing in a legacy of reliability that modern bikes struggle to match. Number 2. Kawasaki Vulcan S. The Kawasaki Vulcan S is a unique beast that utilizes a sport bike engine in a cruiser chassis, creating a best-of-both-worlds scenario for reliability. By taking the Ninja 650 engine and retuning it for cruising, Kawasaki created a motor that is barely working when you're at 70 miles per hour. This understressed environment is the perfect recipe for 400,000-mile longevity. In the USA, the Vulcan S is praised for its ErgoFit system, but its real secret is the mechanical heart that has been refined over nearly 2 decades of production to be virtually flawless. The liquid cooling system is oversized for the engine displacement, ensuring that even in heavy traffic, the engine remains at a stable temperature, preventing oil breakdown and internal wear. Financially, the Vulcan S is a winner in 2026 with price around $7,000. It offers a modern aesthetic and fuel injection reliability for a price that undercuts many inferior competitors. Because the engine is shared across so many Kawasaki models, parts are dirt cheap, and every mechanic in the country knows how to work on them. It is the ideal high-mileage budget cruiser for someone who wants the soul of a sport bike and the durability of an anvil. Your biggest expense over the next 20 years will likely just be routine fluid changes. Number 1. Honda Rebel 500. The Honda Rebel 500 is the undisputed king of high-mileage budget motorcycles in the USA. Its 471cc parallel twin engine is widely considered the most reliable motorcycle powerplant currently in production. This engine was designed to be the global engine for Honda, meaning it was built to survive the harshest conditions on Earth with minimal maintenance. It is a low-compression, high-efficiency unit that doesn't generate excessive heat or vibration, the two primary killers of high-mileage bikes. Seeing a Rebel 500 with 100,000 miles is common. Seeing one reach 400,000 is simply a matter of time and oil changes. Every component, from the fuel pump to the radiator, is built to a standard usually reserved for much more expensive machines. In 2026, the Rebel 500 starts at $6,000, making it remarkably accessible for most riders. Its resale value is incredibly high because people know these bikes don't wear out, they just get broken in. The slipper clutch and simple electronics mean there is very little that can go wrong even after years of daily abuse. Owning a Honda Rebel 500 is the ultimate statement in practical motorcycling excellence. This bike doesn't just meet expectations. It exceeds them every time you thumb the starter, offering a worry-free relationship that allows you to focus entirely on the joy of the journey. And with this, we have reached the end of this video. Make sure to like it and subscribe the channel for future upcoming videos.